Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got King, and it's Muhammad in at the center position.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now, here's Ball.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the West. Offline with his three. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Bryant's shot is good.
There are typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
James against Ball. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. Traps in the tray.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Ahead. Finish off the break. He has 5.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here is James. Love, high post. Working on Bryant. From deep. And it's Love missing. The West trails by 4. Here's Ball. And then Ball slams it in.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
King against Bryant for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Ball's knocked loose. Muhammad pass to King. Second chance shot. Good ball movement here by the East. Ball against James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And then Paul slams it in.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Bryant, and he drives in.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So the West ends up going with the new group.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Jackson. Fires the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here are the East All-Stars now. And Bennett the bucket on the assist by Holmes. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star team coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. The tray. No good on that one. And it's the East going the other way. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
The East leading by 7. Over to the left wing. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. To halt the run, it's hauled in by the East.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Covered by Evans. Kicks it to Jackson. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Lets it go with a three. Headshot off. And it's the East going the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pass to Bennett. Nailed from three-point land.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. There's Jackson with the three. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And it's Bennett in the corner. And another three from the east. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he makes that one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. We've got Muhammad, and it's James in at the point guard.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And it's the West taking it the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The East making a switch. Shaw's checked in. Muhammad inside. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Jackson kicks the ball. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here is Shaw. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now, here's Ball. Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Akwebu.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Shaw. The long distance three is buried. Shaw has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The West All-Stars with the ball. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
The East making a switch.
On the court.
Here's Ball. He's got 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Bryant for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bryant's got 7 points in the game. Bryant against Wade. Passes it to Holmes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the East leads by 13. Now here's ball. Guarded close. Jackson kicks to Bryant. Back to Jackson. They get a hand on it. Some nice passing here by the West. And Muhammad sends it back. That one goes in.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Now here's Wade. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Muhammad. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Craig. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Ball. Again, the West All-Star.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Here's Wade. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And another three from the East.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The drive-by Ball. That's off. It's his fourth miss in 7 tries. The East leading by 12. Here is Shaw. In the corner, Holmes with it. Pass to Shaw. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And another 3 from the East.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Guarded by Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. It's good.
Number 7.
Here is Shaw. Wade outside. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Number
West
21.
All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shaw. Trains it from beyond the arc. Shaw's got his 2nd basket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The West All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. first one falls for. Griffin's checked in for King. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Shaw. 6 points for him. 1:16 left in the first half. From downtown. That shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now. Another shot and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Substitution on the court.
.59 seconds left in the first half. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Down low, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Jackson with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Shoots the 3. Kept alive. No good there off the double clutch. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that does it for the first half of play. East All-Stars lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun out there. And they're sitting on a nice advantage heading into the second half. The West may buckle down and get a little more serious as they try to cut into that lead after halftime.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase. So much time out there on both sides right there. The East is bringing so far looking really strong.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive streak. Loving to face off against guys is good. And that's not always the case every night. In real games from the regular season, most of these guys are the best or the second best players on the field.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
All out there with Bryant. And there's Jackson. And it's Quabu in its set. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Lang lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jackson. Here's Quabu. And the layup falls.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Love against Bryant. Fires from deep. And no good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Outside ball. And the rejection by Holmes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
On the court.
Both free throws good from Love. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The West trails by 15. Outside Bryant. To the inside. Lang fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And so James will bring it up for the East. They led by as many as 18 points. From outside the arc, the West grabs the miss. Lang, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
Lang. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. King outside. There's the triple. And another miss by the East.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Ball against James. Three-pointer. King, that's good. King's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 9. Jackson misses. To the paint. King's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Have a look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
James, the pass to Muhammad, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Ball against James. Jackson has the open look. That shot no good. Now the East will take it the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
The West trails by 15. Outside Bryant. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here.
Reaching foul. King. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
From the stripe, Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the middle. A second chance effort. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Assist from. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
Here are the East All-Stars. They've got a 13-2 run going. And a deep three from James. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Takes the 13-footer. Throws up again. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Evans kicks to Bennett. Back to Evans. Fires the 3. Shot by Bennett, no good. The West trails by 16. King with the block. And pushing it up is the East again in transition. Out to the right wing. Muhammad pass to King. Good ball movement here by the East. James fires from way outside. And they get it back. Kick out to King. Pass to Bennett. 6 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Over Bennett. Tries again. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 9.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Over Bennett. Jackson misses. And it's Bennett in the corner. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Ball kicks to Jackson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the East All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively. Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass the ball. On the wing, Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The East leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Love dishes to James. From deep, hits the three-point bomb. And the East leads by 21.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They grabbed their own miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's the pass to Bryant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. James against Ball. James kicks to Griffin. Here's Muhammad. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Back to Ball. Launches it. No good on that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Wade, he's checked in for the East. And James picks up the foul.
James.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And finish off by Bryant.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Griffin against Ball. Lang. And Griffin sends it back. Guarded by Jackson. The offensive rebound. Out to Wade. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Back to Ball. Takes a 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's James outside. And another 3 from the East.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Bryant looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Muhammad pulls it in. James against Ball. Fires for 3. And James gets it to go. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Akwebu. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
3-pointer, Wade, and another 3 from the East.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Ball with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're ahead by 29. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, I tell you what, he was on fire from deep tonight, knocking down a total of 5 3-pointers, and that consistency really helped him stretch out the defense.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. .124 left to play here in the fourth. Off the left rim and out. Here is Shaw. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
That one falls.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot. King with the block. Here is Shaw. Wade on the wing. Pass to Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
Assist from. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Guarded by Holmes. Shakes him. Good work defensively by Holmes. Wade against Jackson. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time